I'm Allison Skopec, and I'm an art and environmental studies major at Trinity. Within art, I mainly work with digital and film photography, and lately I've been getting more into 3D work like installation and clay. More into clay, and I found out that I'm actually a lot more kinesthetic than I originally thought. And in the fall I applied for a mini, I ended up getting it, and I did a cabinet of curiosities, and off of that I created a lot of different little porcelain sculptures that were genetically mutated one way or another. And in the Victorian era, people, wealthier people, would collect different taxidermied objects, and they had no idea what they meant. But nevertheless, they would put them up and brag about them to everyone. And within my cabinet, I wanted to throw the viewer into a more active gallery role, whereas like normally you go into a gallery and you walk in, you're very passive, you look at everything, you have a drink, and then you walk out and you forget about it. And I wanted to throw the viewer more into an active role where they had to play around with my work. They had to engage a lot more. And after that gallery, I got very interested in moving on in clay, and right now I'm working with paper clay, a medium where you can work with the material way after you begin working. So like normally with clay it will dry really quickly, but with paper clay, due to the paper nature of it, you can keep adding water and keep working on it infinitely really, and it's very similar to oil painting. Right now, for my final gallery, I'm thinking about doing a 3D bust of the Roman god Janus, and I'm making Janus female to highlight the god in a different way that normally wouldn't have been depicted. And it's a two-headed god representing the beginning and the end, and I'm trying to subtly nod at how we're all wrapping up our time at Trinity, but yet we're looking forward. People are moving on to either grad school or working. And yeah, lately I've been working on that and trying to marry my love of clay, my newfound love of clay, with my old love of photography. I can't remember a time when I haven't been putting my hand into Play-Doh or finger painting, or even in 4th grade. I knew nothing about clay, and I didn't push out the air bubbles in my sculpture, and it blew up in the kiln. I took a few others out with it. And I mean, I feel like for me, art is a therapeutic thing. I take everything that I view in the world. I like to read. I'm very into film and biology and many different disciplines, but the way that I confront them and bring them together is through art. And for me, I create art because it's what makes me happy, and it's a cathartic thing, and I hope that when other people view my work, it will stir something within them too.